Hey, this is Jeff here again from the Zero Trust Network Access team. Wanted to record a little video demo for a situation that we run into occasionally. Customers ask us about. I'm going to be doing a demo tomorrow for a customer on this. The situation is a domain machine. So I have a domain machine that's connected to my fictitious organization here that somehow got through the cracks, did not get the persistent agent installed, is not running the passive agent login script. So it came into the system, they connected into one of the wired ports. I can see that in here. It's coming in as a rogue host instead of one of the registered hosts like we would expect it to happen. So it came in, we got some DHCP fingerprint information, so I see a host name, operating system. That's about all I get. FortiNAC's presented it with an IP address, and when I open up the captive portal, I should get I should say when I open up the web browser, I should get the captive portal. So we'll see where that goes. It goes into the hub, determines where it needs to go, throws it over the registration. So let's assume that this user would pick the classic networking login. This is going to be for Maggie. We're going to put Maggie's, and that's who's logged into this machine is Maggie. So she gets into this situation, thinks she's got to do a BYOD to get her machine on the network. And if we go in with the dissolvable agent, and I'm going to let it pause here for a second, in the BYOD scan, I am checking for Windows machines that are part of the prohibited domain. So in a BYOD situation, a domain machine is not allowed on the guest wireless or the contractor wireless. So this classic networking basically is looking for classic NW, and I have a label for the error message, and that's all part of this process. So let's go finish the registration process. It will go through and check all of the things for this information, the antivirus, the operating system. But you can see here that classic network domain is prohibited. Please contact the help desk. I put a little extra bonus in here. If they open up the failure link, it's just one of those unhappy face. Please call the help desk at this number. Now, the reason that I put just that error message to call the help desk, there's a couple ways to get around this. One is to obviously fix the machine. There's something wrong with this machine that it did not get the GPO push for the persistent agent. There's something wrong with this machine that it's not logging into the domain. It's probably using cached credentials and therefore did not run the passive agent, which would have fixed this problem. And this is not a domain admin account that would allow us to install the persistent agent, because I could present the persistent agent right here and try to install that, but it would come up with a failure that the persistent agent's not allowed to be installed by a regular user. So this is how I usually solve the problem. It's pretty simple. The user calls the help desk, gets their machine fixed up, and in fact, they could call the help desk and say, hi, this is Maggie, and they could come into user view, and if we just type Maggie here with an asterisk, there's Maggie's machine. Or I should say user ID, and this is that machine that she's currently logged on to that's stuck in registration. She has some other machines, but this is the one that's not registered that's stuck in registration. So in this case, the help desk should be able to help them fix the machine, get it working again. But this is definitely a scenario that we're going to catch that domain machine in the captive portal and request that they call the help desk. So hopefully that helps describe preventing domain machines from getting on to any of the options for the captive portal. Thank you.